Here's my pride and joy. That is a Cacuzza. I went out of town Friday about 2 o'clock and it wasn't there. I came back on Sunday last night and this is what I saw. And it's probably grown about 2 inches since last night. And hopefully some more of them will grow pretty soon. I got this promise from an Italian friend of mine. The Italians like Cacuzza. It's a dish that they use a lot. And a couple of them telling me how to cook it. They said tomato sauce and garlic is your friend. And you can add shrimp or crawfish to the tomato sauce. You have to peel the Cacuzza first with a peeler. And then cut into big chunks. And then cook it down in tomato sauce with your garlic and your olive oil. And whatever you want to add. Usually shrimp or crawfish. And you can serve it over pasta. So that's what I'm going to do with it. But like I said, this one right here is destined for a friend of mine who likes Cacuzza, so I'm going to give him the very first ceremony of Cacuzza. And I started all these from seeds, and I kind of wondered whether or not they're going to do anything. And as you can see, it's doing pretty good. Corn leaning over, and I staked it up today, but there's some ears of corn on this. This is regular Louisiana sweet corn, so it's doing good. Tomatoes, I still got a few of them in this garden. And I got some cherry tomatoes down there. I'm gonna have to stake that up a little bit. Got some tomatoes right there also. 1, 2 right there. One trying to hide right there. And here is another squash plant, which is looking good. Tomato plant has flowers on it, hadn't produced anything yet. These are peppers. And here's a little bitty squash plant. It has a squash on it and blossoms on it. And here are some more peppers right here. And they got beads and blooms on them. And they haven't produced anything yet, but I'm pretty sure that they will. Now my eggplant, there's one small one right there. There's another smaller one right there. And there's a bigger one right there. And I pulled about 4 or 5 eggplants from here already. Here's some larger squash plants. One has a blossom on it, but I haven't seen a squash from it yet. That one, don't know. Haven't had a squash on it yet either. And it's humongous. Jalapeno peppers right here. 1, 2, 3. A little bit of one right there. And an even smaller one right there. So it's gonna be pretty good. This is my habanero. And it just started producing. It takes a while for them to grow, I understand. But it has lots of flowers on it. And it has about 3 fruit on it so far. There's another one right there, so it's doing good. This is another jalapeno plant right here. And it has, let me see, there's one jalapeno, another jalapeno on it, so it's doing good. Scotch bonnet, I just planted these about 2 or 3 weeks ago. They haven't produced anything yet. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. The thing about the Scotch bonnet peppers are these are probably the hottest peppers in the garden. They're hotter than a jalapeno, hotter than a habanero, and they are at least 10 times as hot as a jalapeno. And I say at least 10 times, I mean at least 10 times as hot. And they should start fruiting sometime soon. Tomato plant, I planted about a week or 2 ago for my fall garden. And it's looking okay, and I don't want it to fruit right now because it's going to be kind of hot in June. And this plant doesn't appear to have any, got some buds on it, but nothing on it so far. Longevity spinach, good for high blood pressure and diabetes. So I can take those off and eat them raw or put them in a salad, or I can saute them like spinach. More jalapenos on this jalapeno plant right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 jalapenos on that. And that is my sugar cane, which is growing very good. So I'm impressed with it. Sugar cane is looking nice. Let's see what else we can see in the garden. I think I've showed you these tomatoes already. And over here, more tomato plants I planted from my fall garden. They're okay, and these are some more of the older tomato plants, and they're starting to play out a little bit, so I give them another couple of weeks and take them down. But in the meantime, I'm going to plant another couple of tomatoes in here. Right here, we have another eggplant, and this is the Japanese eggplant right here. And growing with the Japanese eggplant is okra, and all that is okra over there. Another tomato. But of interest in this garden are two things. Number one, I got the white eggplant. There are 2 right there. There's 1 right there. There's 1 right there on that plant. And also in this garden, there is a butternut squash, which is growing nicely. And the vine is extended over to my carrots. And there's another little butternut squash right there. And the carrots, little French style carrots, and I haven't been impressed by the way they've produced so far, but I'm going to give them a little more chance. And the butternut squash is growing up and it's growing to the side. It's taking up a lot of space. And this is more okra right here with some beans in there. And then more tomato plants. Like I said, these are starting to play off a little bit too, but they still got some blossoms in it, so I give them another couple of weeks also. And here are some tomatoes in here, which are good. Here's a russet, a gemstone corn, which was doing good, but it seems as if something has been eating up all the stalks inside of it, and I got to do some reading to find out what, if anything, can be done about it. So I don't have the slightest idea. Another couple of eggplants right here, and these are really big, and it's just gonna start to get the blossoms on it. So I imagine they'll start producing some decent sized eggplants pretty soon here. Tomato plant that I got from Southern University Ag Center, and it's got about 10 tomatoes on it, so I feel good about that. And that is a tomatillo plant right there. A lot of blossoms on it, but no fruit as of yet. And I don't know if you can see, but there's at least 1 bee hovering around over it, which is a good sign. I like bees. Another jalapeno plant, producing plenty of jalapenos. The good thing with these jalapenos, I can take them and I can stuff them with chorizo sausage and also with cream cheese. Mixed cream cheese, chorizo sausage, some Saison seasonings in it, and some seasoning blend, and it's pretty good. So had banana peppers on that plant right there, but I pulled about 8 of them off last night. So I'm going to pickle those banana peppers. And right here's another squash plant. No squash blooming, but right beside it in the same pot is Okinawa spinach right there. And I don't know if many people have seen Okinawa spinach, but it's supposed to be good for high blood pressure. Or you can just eat it raw or cook like you would regular spinach, although it's slightly slimier than regular spinach, according to my wife. I like to cook it with in some olive oil, some seasoning blend, and then you can add bacon and pecans and shrimp to it, and it tastes good. Or just cook it with tomato sauce, but it's good and it's extremely healthy for you. So That's basically an update on the garden, so I'm going to keep it short, about 10 minutes. I don't want to keep it too long. I want to let y'all see exactly what I have going on in my garden. And like I said, so far it's decent. Got some cleaning up to do out here. Got some more stuff I'm gonna plant, some more tomatoes, and don't know what else. I just go as the mood strikes me. So good morning, and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, and have a nice day.